Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another City Skyline experiment video. And today, we're going to do something that's probably going to be very, very stressful and annoying. And that is to build a city, but only use dirt roads. It's going to be annoying, because there's going to be a lot of frustration of trying to want to grow the city and do certain things. But we can't, because we can only use dirt roads. So it's going to be quite fun. I want to see how big we can build a city, how functional it becomes, if it is even going to be functional, and just how annoyed the citizens are going to be, and ultimately how annoyed I'm going to be by the end of this experiment. So if you enjoy this, I want to see more experiments in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you got any experiments that you want to suggest to me, then leave them in the comment section too. But let's get all super duper annoyed together. Right, I don't expect to build it like a huge, ridiculous city that's going to be over the top. Just down to the fact that, again, it's dirt roads. What can we do? But I will allow myself some exceptions when it comes to roads. We're going to keep the highway as it is. And the inlet and outlet road, this here, to the city, is going to be Highway 2. And then we'll do a roundabout at the end. And then that is where normal roads then stop. So if I was to do a roundabout, let's just say here, just to give us a little bit of like leeway to kind of bring this into the city. We'll connect the highway up to this roundabout, and then that's where normal roads end and dirt roads begin. Yay. I can't wait for this experiment. It's gonna be annoying. I already know it's gonna be so annoying. Right, okay, so let's quickly get this snapping off here so I can just kind of throw these down like they're going to make any difference. And that is where normal roads end. So, dirt roads. Here they are. 2-lane gravel road, should I say. Not really a dirt road, it's a gravel road. But you kind of get the idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of build a very basic layout to begin with. And then we're going to start to grow our city upon it. Now, the first problem we're going to face straight away is the fact that traffic is going to be very slow. So we can't expand too quick with the city. So, yeah, it's just going to be one of those things, isn't it? We just have to deal. We're going to have to accept right now that there's going to be a lot of traffic. Right, we'll go up this way to begin with. And what we'll do, we'll create a cut there. Bring this down. Ooh, I was off by 1. Nope, apparently I was off by quite a bit. There we go. So we'll go with this first little square here. We'll eventually expand into a square there and then build the city down and around. This is going to be our first little grid. And we'll make it all residential. So I could do the good old-fashioned just plain grid. But I'm going to try my best to do something not different, but not majorly crazy. So if we put like a road that goes in the middle, right, let me figure this out. So this is technically, what is it, 90 up, so 45 up becomes the centerpiece. Nice! And again, 45 across becomes that centerpiece. And then we can build roads all up off this then. So let's bring it out by 1. And what we'll do is a square running through it. Now, is that square even? No. No. Let's try that one again. Right, where does it come off here? Okay, perfect. So we stick it out by 1. Right, delete. Really still? No. There we go. It's about here. Ooh, almost. Not short enough. Right, you can see what I'm trying to do. Trying to accomplish, sorry. Right, there we go. I want to do a square in the middle. And then we'll do like basic connectors going in. So like we'll do like the center one like this. one there, just to kind of ease the traffic slightly. This is the kind of gridding that I want to go with, because we're going to have huge traffic issues. So I'm going to try my best, you know, to ease the burden, but it's just not going to ease it. I'm just going to do my best and see what happens. Okay then, so I've created a basic road layout now, which I'm actually really happy with. We kind of mirrored it both sides. And before you go crazy, Seniac, what's this? This is not a dirt road. Well, it's a wooden one. It's the only way you can make bridges with the dirt road. If I pull the dirt road out like this, and then you go to bridge it up, it creates like a wooden bridge, which is really cool. And because it was used in the gravel road, or dirt road, we would call it, to build that, I'm going to class it as a dirt road. Gravel. Wait, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But anyway, I've got all the piping in too. Perfect. So we've got to do is hook it to a water supply. We're losing quite a bit of money. 1,200, but we have nothing in just yet. It's going to be quite exciting to get all this in. I'm thinking I might need to upgrade this, because this is shocking. So we'll kind of filter this road very quickly right now. So if you come in that way, we'll filter you this way and this way, so these guys don't clash. Everything else is fine. This is kind of the inlet road. Keep it going as well. We just don't want them to clash as we filter all this traffic in, because you know it's going to be bad. It's going to be so bad. We'll kind of sort out this lane management right now. Ooh, this is a little bit difficult to kind of get it to, isn't it? Right, we'll sort out the lane management now. And we'll say at this point here, you can cross if you need to get into any other lane. But then once you do cross, and this one goes in those directions, you're pretty much on your own at that point. Right, how much more have I got to do? This road feels super duper long. Right, there's a couple more. Right, if I do this now, the traffic will flow nicely as we get the huge backlog of cars arriving. So we'll see what happens. So we want that to filter that way, that to filter this way. And when it comes to this, obviously you make your turn there, and everything else is all good. So if you go in that way, continue round the roundabout. Alright, that's pretty much as we want it. Let's get a water source down then. So we're going to go for a big boy one. We'll kind of start it about here. And then we'll have the sewage plant a little bit further down so it doesn't mess with the water supply. Right, there we go. Hook those guys up. Give them some power. There we go. They're all good. Now, this is where the zoning happens and the zoning begins. So we're going to have residential here and here. A little bit commercial in the middle. Then we do the industry on the outskirts. That's kind of how we're going to go with it. So we'll start then. We'll go with all upper high density residential, because that'll be kind of fun to kind of see it all play out. So let's place these in the various spots now. There we go. We're going to have to like connect them up slightly at some point as well. So if we have the commercial, now we have to do low kind of density commercial to begin with, because no one's educated enough just yet. And let's just say I kind of, right, if I spam all this. There we go. So I'm trying to, now I'm thinking about power. Do one there, one there. So that should eventually connect those up when they've got the power up and running. We'll do a little bit of an industry section now. So again, I want to kind of keep it away from residential and commercial. So we're going to drop it all on the outskirts. We'll do a generous portion of industry as well. So there's some nice little sections there. When it comes to power, I do have, I believe it is it this recycling center? One of my recycling centers is the, this one, isn't it? Yeah, it produces power, and it also does no pollution, which is really handy for us. So I could place that there. That can sort out the garbage needs and power needs and whatnot. So we got our first little residential area building up. We could do smaller, well, low density residential around some of the outskirts of this whole little section. Like that, and then just filter in high density throughout it all. Right, because I've zoned some of this, and I gotta rezone it. Damn fool, Seniac. Right, see how that goes. We'll just do the one side for now and see what happens. But we're just waiting for them to all connect up, and then the power to be then joined in union. Are we getting cars arrived just yet? Not yet. So let's have a little fast forward session then, and see if any of these cars are now going to arrive. We're starting to get some buildings. Like obviously the buildings are now coming together. The power needs should now be all connected, so they should. The power issue should disappear. Why is it not disappearing? Huh? Power? Or are we already? Is it already calculating that we're using more than what we can produce? Oh, it would do, wouldn't it? Because obviously it's taking into account these little power stations. But we need more garbage to produce more power. So we actually need garbage to create the power. So it's just one of those things, isn't it? Once the processing begins, then the power will come in return. Right, no cars are arrived just yet. Oh, we're getting our first car now turning in, which is great. First couple of cars now on the way. They all need power, but I'm just waiting for this garbage plant to kind of come into play. At some point, it will come in. Right, let's do this then. So, how did we do that area? So, pretty much like this, this, and this. There, and there. And all the insides were high density. A little bit of commercial in the middle, which is all good. Do I create... Oh, look at all these cars coming in now, these dirt roads. Do I create the path that goes around the outskirt? I feel like I should do that. So while we're waiting for the power to come in, we are going to do some beautiful... Right, is it too much I'm touching there? Right, there we go. Little dirt path. That's what I'm trying to get in. So you can walk to various spots. Or we can't really get them in there, can we? Because we can't really bridge this up as well, can we? Hold on. Can you bridge a dirt road up? Oh, you can. It creates the little thingy-mabooties that we've got for the roads. Right, and we'll go with that. Again, it's all dirt I'm using, guys, so you can't get, too bad or angry. This is the ultimate dirt challenge. And let's move this in. As close as possible. Watch them walk around it. There we go. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Right, let's get rid of all this then. Okay, so is the garbage plant now producing? What we'll do then, just for now until it does start producing, we're going to drop down like a, what's this one here? The oil plant. Is that enough power? That should be enough power. Oh, hold on. Are we getting power, guys? Oh, we're getting a little bit of power coming. Yay. It's still not enough power. Still not enough. How much is it meant to be producing? It can produce up to 400 megawatts. I mean 4,000, sorry. So it just needs more garbage to go in it. So we'll back it up anyway. With like an oil plant. Is that an oil plant? Yeah. We'll back it up one of those so they do have the power. But the dirt roads are in. The vehicles are now arriving. Is everybody choosing different lanes? I mean, they will switch lanes when they, eventually, like these ones here, want to go this way. But everybody's turning into here at the moment, so we're gonna see quite a build-up of traffic to begin with. It's gonna remind me like a desert. That's what it's gonna remind me like. So we've already got sewage needs already. Now, which one is it we've got? There's a basic standard one here. Right, I dropped 2 down. We're actually in the profit as well. The city's actually making some profit, believe it or not. which is kind of crazy. But we're going to now drop down some police departments. So we're going to go for the enforcer tower. Place that there. Ultimately, what that enables us to have is ridiculously huge max coverage. Nice. When it comes to fire, now does that give us all the needs? Almost gives us all the needs. I'll drop another one on this side. So drop on there. I'm trying to like maximize what we got going from this. That's pretty good. Healthcare needs. I'll do 2 of these. What? How much is it going to cost us? Ooh, it's going to cost us a lot, isn't it? What if we're going for like a huge university hospital? Or one of these bad boys. What does that one have capacity-wise? 500. So it doesn't really matter which one I choose, unless I chose the life center one. What's... Oh, Right, what we do, we'll go with 2. I'm going to drop 1 there. And then... Which side did I put it on? Okay, this side. 1 there. So we've got good healthcare. We need a good death system. So do 1 either side next to it. And then these places have got services. And now I need to fill in all the other little gaps. So start with some... No, I won't do commercial here. Scrap that. Commercial here. Well, that should disappear very soon. So getting more commercial. And then we'll drop a little bit extra industry in. There we go. We got a huge backlog of cars. Of course we do, mate. Of course we do have this backlog of vehicles at the moment. It's crazy. But so far it's functional. So far it is functional. We're just going to try and turn a profit again, and then we can drop some schools in, fill in some more gaps and whatnot. But the population's up to 13,000. It's functional at the moment. All on dirt roads. It's handy. Anybody using these little bridges to go over? Can't really see many people using them. But oh my goodness me. There is a lot of traffic coming in. Using all the dirt roads. It's kind of... It's cool and weird at the same time. And it does remind me of a desert. Okay, we're back into some ridiculous amounts of profit right now. So let's start the school early then. Let's drop a couple of elementary schools down. So do 1 there. And 1 there. So we're just dropping... how much should I drop in? Should we do like... Let's do 2 either side. For now. That's 40,000 that's just dropped down. But it's looking great, mate. It's looking great. So what seems to be the issue? There's not enough oil, apparently. What about the power situation right now? Have we got good power output? Oh, we've got ridiculously good power output. So we get rid of that other power plant. Now that's gone. That will bring our weekly profits up a little bit. Seems to be pretty functional now with the dirt roads. See all the cars coming around. All the people are walking. They're actually using these bridges to get to and from the certain areas, which is really cool to see as well. I'm about to say, do they cross the road? And they do. They do cross the dirt road, which is even more sweeter. So I wonder how long... Look at the backlog of traffic right now. Oh my God! That goes on for miles! What about in this direction? Where is it? How far does that go? Oh, it even backs onto all of that there. Oh my dear God. It's going to take us a long time to get all the citizens in. It's going to take us a very long time. But it should be pretty fun once they're all in. It really does remind me of a desert. This area, it honestly reminds me so much like a desert. It's just the dirt roads giving us off that illusion. It's pretty cool though. Right, we're going to see how things go. I'm going to drop in some high density commercial. I don't expect them to be able to work there just yet because obviously education, only 1% educated. But over time, they should be able to get the jobs there. But in the meantime, I'm going to collect the tax money for your boy in those areas. And we're going to see how far this city can go. So the place is looking pretty well established right now. traffic is flowing nicely. We've got none of that backlog. I feel like all the residents are now in. This place is looking pretty damn dope. We might need some connections for the industry. Obviously, look at all these little trucks and stuff going around. I'm not sure where I'm going to place them. Maybe it seems a little bit quieter over here, but then again, all the it's the high density commercial that is pretty much dying out. Look at how cool it looks. It looks so good, doesn't it? Probably want to get a few extra roads in here and whatnot. So why don't we do that? So these dirt roads here, we kind of let's put a snapping grid on. Kind of stick it out a bit like there. We'll go up to 2. Create a nice little square. Do the same this way. So 2. Nice little square. Could I get away with another square? I don't think I can, but I could do this. Which is pretty nice. And then we can connect up like a little dirt path or something. To those guys so they can like walk over here. I don't know why they would want to, but they can. There we go. This is hilarious. I don't know why. I'm finding this kind of funny. I don't know what's funny about this, but I'm finding it funny. Right, there we go. Let's get all this in. Zone it up, boy. High density commercial. How's the education levels going at the moment anyway? That's 11%. So I might start dropping down the odd 1 or 2 high school. There we go. They're complaining about garbage issues. How much is that plant? It doesn't cost us anything to run. So I could get like another one there. And one there. It's the ultimate hack when it comes to garbage and power needs. So they should get the vehicles that they need to empty the garbage. All good. We should now start to see education levels now rise. We don't have any of them well educated, but once they get educated, they're about to go to the commercial area. This is actually looking pretty good. I just don't know what it is. I find it hilarious. Look, when you think about it, they've got a little bit of parking. What is going on here, by the way? Is it the building that's done that? I don't know. A little bit of parking right now. A little bit of side streets, all dirt. It's weird, isn't it? It is definitely weird. What about the industry? Do they like the dirt? It's very foggy over here, isn't it? It's all good, though. It's all good. What about the shopping areas? Look at all these people walking around. They're like cowboys. This is like Red Dead Redemption. Is that Panda Express? It looks like Panda Express. Slightly-ish. The logo kind of looks like it a little bit. Right, this is pretty dope. Let's get some ways in which the industry can make money. Do we have any train routes in this area? Any rail? Oh, we kind of fall short of the rail a little bit, don't we? Kind of do. So it looks like we have to stick with boats. Boats for now. Cargo harbour. Now this one does have the rail thingy connected to it. So we will use that just in case, you know, at some point we can get the trains all hooked up. Now it does come with a road. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. You know, it does come with it. So let's do our best. So we do a connection there. Connection there. And bring that over. Bring that over there. But that's actually off-centered, isn't it? Damn, it's so annoying. So just making space for more stuff. Right, there we go. That's where the connection can be. Right, it needs water. Well, this whole area needs water. So now we can start exporting goods out of here. I build up a little bit more industry as well, just so these guys have got power. That's how I solve power issues. I build more industry. and zone more things. Obviously, we can do the outskirts around the borders too. We'll get there eventually. We just need to educate the population. Right. Seeing a lot of vehicles now arriving again. Where are they mainly? It's mainly on this little U-bit here. Why? Is it everyone moving in for the new commercial that just dropped down? Where is it they're coming from? I'm not entirely sure. Are we going to see any boats arrive? Can't see any on the horizon. So many vehicles. So many vehicles, it's unreal. Education. No one's well educated just yet. Nobody. How many people elementary? And how much is elementary school? 10,000. Right, I'm going to drop 2 more in. Just because I can. And your boy is a little bit of a baller. But the more peeps we get going for it, we if anything, we need more high schools. We need more high schools, if anything. But it's looking good. It's getting somewhere, guys. We are getting somewhere. 20,000 population of the city built upon dirt. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Oh, it's so good. Right, okay. Okay, I think I'm going to pop out a few little loans. We've got quite a bit of money that we earn in a week, but I need the funds now. So I'm going to take out all the loans so I've got the good money. And we're going to drop a couple of high schools down now. So a high school there. I'm trying to keep all the education stuff in the middle. We do have quite a high capacity to teach people at high school. Or high school level. So that gives us 6,000 capacity. Elementary school, we could probably buff that up a little bit. Just going to do 2 more. There we go. University, we'll drop a university in now. And then we've got the needs for that. All good, mate. Liking it. So people should now become educated over time. We've got 1% well educated. So those jobs should be taken and snapped up very, very soon. Let's get a little park in. Let's quickly zone it. Alright, paint park area. I'm going to paint this whole area here. Because that's going to earn us money as well. Right, make sure it's painted all up to the roads so I can obviously have it connected. We'll go with the usual city park. We'll have a standard entrance here. Why not? We have some little side gates in now. Drop these down in various spots. So one there. One there. Do one here. One here. Where else should I throw some in? One there a little bit closer. One there a little bit closer too. Get the path going in now. Get that going all the way up. Same over here. Where else do I have it connected? Oh, I have it kind of connected. Oh, I just realised that's kind of a weird place to pull it because it's not connected to the path. Oh, but then again, noise this. Can I bridge the path? Can I bridge this up? This path? I can, but I'm gonna have to use the magic of snapping. Ness. There we go. One simple connection. Two simple connections. And then we'll do one up here as well. Yes, it's very weird. I understand. Leave me alone. But trust me, this is going to be the best park you've ever seen in your life. So drop some there, some there. People are using the parks now. We just got to up that entertainment value. Make it worth their while. Get a few little cafes down. Some toilets and whatnot. Boom, ba-boom, boom, boom, ba-boom. This is going to be the greatest park you've ever seen in your life. Alright, which is the better entertainment? They're both the same. They're pretty much both the same. Squeeze a couple of these down in the smaller gappy areas. More people are using this than they are the actual path that goes over. Right, what's this park saying? Bedford Park has really good entertainment value. The visitors are going up and up and up. We're upping the price, maximizing our profits. We're making $6,000 a week off that alone. That's going to now dramatically increase. Now we've pretty much doubled the entrance price. So we go, mate. We got that sweet traffic building back up again. And that's because I've dropped down now a ton of little like leisure stuff around the edges to kind of start upgrading the whole city. And obviously with upgrades comes more population. And that's pretty much what it is. Some of the skyscrapers start to upgrade a bit. You know, you can see little, stuff going up and up and up. I'm hearing ding, 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 ding for days as the upgrades now take place. And, yeah, it's going along pretty nice. Do we have any issues at the moment? We still need some educated workers. How's that? Let's have a check over here. How's that coming along? So 49% of the whole population's uneducated. Now got 1% highly educated. So they are getting educated enough. It's just, waiting for more to be educated. Job situation, only 7% unemployed. There should be plenty of jobs. Just waiting for everybody to move in. And get in over time. The park's making $12,000 a week in profit. Or, revenue, should I say. Which is crazy, the amount of cash money moolah that's generating for us. I can't believe how well that's doing. It's doing so well. Okay. Huge traffic issues building up right now. But then again, this is the only inlet and outlet road we've got. So, it's the best we can do, guys. It's the best we can do. We could do something as dumb as this. We could, make this road go up and connect. It's pretty damn stupid. And then do the same here. It might ease in the burden of this a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But the city is running pretty fine. It kind of feels like the roads don't affect it. I mean, we do have huge traffic issues. Huge traffic. If I was to, go to view the traffic right now. Yeah, I know. Maybe if we had some public transport in, that might help. should we build a subway system even though we've got dirt roads? That would be hilarious. If I was to drop one there. Where's the road here? Where have I dropped that? Is that on the crossroad? Yeah. Drop this one here. And then do the same down here. We'll have one there. One there. And we've got that nice little loop. We should have one stop off here too. For the park. So if I did that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. You damn fool. We should have another one in the middle here. Right, I'll place that there. Right, start placing stations because this is going to become hella expensive. Boom, 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 boom. So create a nice little loop. For the subways. This is going to cause even more upgrades as well. And then we do one going in the opposite direction. Maximize profits. But. And then what I wanted to do, because we got one over here. For the city park. Do another side entrance. But there. And do one there as well. Just because. So they came out here and go straight into the park if they wanted to. Yay! Right, so I wonder how that's going to change things. I mean, it's causing lots of upgrades around the station. Already, I can see so many people going down to use them. I mean, it's the only type of public transport we got. This road's now eased up a little bit. Is it because everyone's using this? Yeah. And what about that as an outlet road? I'm going to get rid of them now. People are parking on them. Don't park there, you fools. Right, get rid of them now. Use the actual roads that you meant to use. Please. I said please, guys. Right. So many people using this subway system. We might even actually make a profit of the subway system. Let's actually find that out. So, oh my good God, we're making... Did you see that for a split second there? We're making a 2,000 smackaroonie a week profit. There we go. It's gone back up to it. 2,000 a week. What in the world is this? I suppose... Is that because we got dirt roads, though? Is that, like, the thing? Like, they don't want to drive or walk because dirt roads are slow? So everyone's taking public transport? Or is it just because... You know, I'm just lucky with how I've built the city. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it, guys? It's definitely a weird one. Revenue's dipped a little bit for the park. But is that because everyone's now choosing to use public transport rather than walking through the park? Could be. Oh, they haven't even hooked that up. Oh my good God, Seniac. The main gate hasn't even been hooked up. Foolish. Right, how many people are using public transport a week? Right, which is 769. I can see that rapidly increasing because there's a lot more than what it looks like. How many trains? We have 3 vehicles in each one. Right, we're going to be changing that. We'll up it to 6 vehicles in each one. So the amount of money we're going to be making off this now is going to be a little bit less, but we've got more vehicles going around to shift the people to where they need to go. So I can see the profits that we had for this. 3,002. Oh my good God. Guys, we're making too much money. Too much. 4,000 a week. I mean, the expenses are now starting to increase as we get more and more trains on the subway system, but holy moly, mother of God. That is a lot. That is a lot. 1,200 a week using the subway systems. Guys, I'm going to say this right now. There is nothing wrong with building a city with dirt roads. It's working. It adds character, okay? Okay, guys, it adds character. This is weird. But yeah, it works. Is there anything this game doesn't do that doesn't work? What's the traffic situation like now? Right, it's not as bad. Public transport, 1,600 a week now using it. Education levels, 40% unemployed. We've broken 30,000 residents, which is crazy. We're still making 3,000 a week profit off the subway system. Even more crazy. People are still moving in. The population's still increasing. I thought this was going to go really bad and I was going to be really frustrated and angry with playing this because of the dirt roads. But no! It's one of the greatest cities I've ever created. Like, how much money we got in the bank too? What is going on? I have no idea. This calls for a celebration. And that celebration means airplanes. Do I drop an airplane? Drop an airplane down? What am I talking about? Do I drop the airport? I was trying to figure out what the hell it was. Right, yeah, I dropped the airport, guys. I dropped the airport. It has its own little subway system in there too. So, yeah, we're going to add it to both of their routes. Is it worth doing this? Probably not. But anyway, we're going to have a freaking airport, which you've got to connect by dirt roads. Oh, I can't connect it to there. Fine. Needs power. Drop a little bit of industry down. Rather than doing power lines, I just drop factories. There. Factories are my power lines in this game. Factories are my power lines. Well, that's all hooked up then. We should have planes landing very, very soon. It's just dirt roads everywhere. Dirt roads everywhere. And again, that's going to cause even more upgrades. And the fact that it's hooked up to the subway system as well is super handy. You can see them all now waiting to drop off the passengers. Beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. 2,200 a week using the subway system. Okay, the profits dipped a little bit, but I think that's because everyone's over here trying to get to the airport. There's a lot of trains over here, so we just got to wait for them to depart and go to where they need to go. There we go. One of them should be on the other side. I've only just realised that. So we can have 2 docking at once at the station rather than one after the other. So, such a damn fool, Zeniac. But you can see the people waiting, though. I don't know whether they're waiting for the plane or they're just like choosing to switch trains at that point. I don't know. It's weird. But now we can have two at once. Docking and depart. Is docking the right word? I don't know. It's not, is it? A boat docks. A train. Does a train approach? Who knows? I don't know. If I don't know, then that's it. What's the point? Okay. Oh, we need water. So we got some little water situations on the go at the minute. Should I drop down another one? There we go. That should satisfy those guys. Yes. It's great, mate. Absolutely great. Are people still moving in? So not as many people moving in right now. The population has dipped a little bit. Education. 8% highly educated, 35% uneducated. And employment's now to 12%. There's lots of jobs available. They just have to, you know, get their booty into gear and go and get those jobs. But I suppose a lot of them are just waiting for, like, to finish school and stuff, aren't they, to get the good jobs. 2,000 a week using the public transport. Wow, 3,000 profit a week. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Anybody using the airplanes yet? 3 a week. I suppose there's not a lot to come and visit and see in the city, apart from a really weird city park that has a highway running through the middle. I know. Look, why has the traffic all of a sudden started building back up again? I have no freaking idea. So we got 33,000 in population right now. And some areas are still complaining about not enough workers. Even though only 12,000 are employed right now. It's a weird one. So I think I might do some city policies. Like education boost. Because we're making so much money on public transport and so much money in general, I'm going to do free public transport. What does the schools out do? Students prefer working over education. Only a small portion of it. Nah, we keep that as it is. Educational boost. Prioritize education over working. Alright, let's get rid of that. Free Wi-Fi? I don't know why, but we'll throw it in. But free public transport, that should then obviously up the people using it. Was that like 2,200? Now it's at 2,600. Does that now make more people employed because public transport is now free? I don't know. What I'm going to do next, though, taxis. Taxis are always a cool thing to add in. So I'm going to drop a few little taxis around now. Again, public transport, it's free. So they can take taxis to various spots around the city. Just drop loads in. Just go around a few times dropping taxis in. Taxis for days! Right, lots of little taxi stands now being thrown in. Well, depots, should I say. Which gives us how many taxis for each one? 25 taxis for each one. Now, it's another form of public transport. So yeah. Anybody going to use it? I don't know if anybody's going to use it. Please, people, use the taxi. We've finally broken 35,000 in the city of dirt. Dirt roads, that is. It's going great. Going really, really great. Education levels, 31% uneducated. Put some more schools around the edges. Highly educated is now coming in thick and fast. The job market, 14% unemployed. So yeah, not sure what's going on over there. There's plenty of jobs available. Damn fools. Public transport, ever since we made public transport free, 2,700 people using the subway systems, 23 people a week using the taxis. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's quite funny, the taxis. Like this little depot over here. 3 taxis in use. Not bad. Not bad. So yeah, this is actually quite a weird experiment. It's like on one hand, I was already set up for failure. Like I knew it wasn't going to work. But look what happened. It freaking worked. Not only did it work, but it works so well. I've built cities with normal roads, with less population, with more traffic issues. Yes, granted, there is a lot of traffic issues, but you get the point. It's not as bad. I kind of connected all these up to the highway as well because it just made it easier because traffic on this island was bad. But it freaking works. We're making 30,000 a week in profit. The money, where's all the money coming from? Like the income, you're probably thinking. Well, let's take a look. 9,800 of it is coming from parks. Apparently we're getting a lot of it come from... Wait, what? We're making 1,140 off income with planes? Who are you taking the planes? We got 20. It's mainly tourists. It's mainly tourists. Holy moly. Okay. And the majority of it is coming from residential. That's pretty much where the majority of it is coming from. It's crazy. It works. The city of dirt, building a city on dirt roads, works. There's no issues whatsoever. So I think we're going to end it for here, guys. Anyway, hope you did enjoy this fun little experiment we created today. If you did, smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.